I was like kind of a tomboy. Like I idolized my older brother.
Okay.
So like I really dug like The Sandlot, Homeward Bound. I don't know why tomboy movies.
Homeward
Tomboy
Bound.
movies.
Such a sad movie.
The Mask.
The Mask.
Other
Yes.
girl tomboy movies.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yes. Yeah.
All the Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, I could quote Billy Madison back in the day.
Hell yeah. You still you can't?
I
bet
still
you
probably can. Yeah. I
That's
know
the
the
thing.
suntan lotion is good for me. You protect me. I still got it.
Conditioner is better.
Shampoo is better. This is so ridiculous.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do
That's
the whole...
exactly. I know. We're just reenacting the
Yeah,
whole scene.
I dated this guy when I was a kid, like in middle school, or no, it was like freshman year, of high school, and he like only spoke in Adam Sandler movie quotes.
Oh no, I can't.
Like that was his, as the kids call it, Rizz.
It's like you were dating an Adam Sandler soundboard.
Yeah, and he had this really plastic face for such a young guy, but he was still semi-attractive. I don't know how that worked. His name was Pete.
Oh, Pete.
He was really nice. I just remember that. That's so weird.
That's hilarious. And he only talked about, how long did that last?
I'd say maybe like a month, which is like a long time.
That's a long time.
In teen years, that's a long time.
That's at least like 9 months in
That's
teen
why
years.
I remember it.
Yeah. And oh God, that would be
A lot
annoying
of
so
making
quickly.
out and a lot. Yeah, but I went with a lot of things. I dated a lot of different types of people.
Would he like make out with you and then lean back and be like, your kiss is like a glacier. It's so cold.
Fucking probably, yes. Like for real, that's so funny. Have you ever dated before your wife?
Yeah.
Did you ever date other comedians, like female?
No. I didn't. No.
You're like,
because I mean, at that point, I was 19 when I started. So I mean, I was fresh out of high school, and I just wanted to like be able to stay inside, like the clubs I was performing at, because I would literally have to wait outside at most places, and then when it was time for me to go on stage, they would tap me, walk me inside to the stage, let me go on, and then walk me out because there was alcohol being served there, and I wasn't allowed to be there.
Okay.
And so for 2 years, I'm just like, oh, I hope I can stay inside one day. And so when I turned 21, I didn't even want to drink. I just wanted to sit at the bar at the comedy club and not
work.
get kicked out and just work and just be there.
So you've just kept your head down, sort of.
Always. I was
grow.
just, I was obsessed with stand-up. And so like nothing else was going to distract me from that.
Who are your favorite comics right now? Like
right
that are
now?
up and coming.
Oh, that are up and coming? Oh
Yeah,
my God.
say it with me. 3, 2, 1, Matt Rife.
Oh my.
It's a joke.
God, I know, right?
It's a joke,
I know.
people.
Yeah, we kid because we care. I mean, Taylor Tomlinson is killing the game right now. I love Taylor Tomlinson, and she's also from Northern California as well.
Hold on a sec. I'm thinking, and there's another. Is Taylor the one that's got cerebral palsy?
No.
What's her name? Do you know the
I think I know who you're talking about, but I forget her name,
funny.
but she's really, really funny.
I really want her
Yes,
on.
and she's blowing up right now. Yes. I was just at a club in San Diego, and she was like coming. I saw her
Please
coming
tell
down the
her
line.
I said
was
hi.
like, okay. Like, she's coming. She's really funny.
Yeah.
So, but no, I don't know. No, Taylor Tomlinson, she's getting ready to host the new show, After Midnight.
Okay.
On CBS. She just got that gig, but she's got specials on
I
Netflix,
guarantee
so
if I
she's
Google
killing
her, I'll
it.
be like, oh fuck.
You'll
I
be like
totally know
her, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's really, really funny. She's killing the game right now. Who else is really good right now?
Do you ever write other people's jokes or?
Yeah, I actually coach comedians.
I get
So yeah, I have an online coaching company, and so I coach comics, and that's been something I've been doing since the pandemic.
Where
and
can
it's
people
really-
find that?
greenroomtalk.org.
Amazing.
Greenroomtalk.org.
Okay.
We're getting ready to do semesters this year with a bunch of different headlining comics who people like actually know. And so I've like worked with them over the years, and I'm like, hey, would you like teach a course in comedy, and we can make it like an actual thing that people could find beneficial? And they're like, yeah, let's do it.
The thing is always
Yeah,
good.
the things are always great, right? And so yeah, I love helping comics write. I love it so much.
Like giving back in that way is probably really also just like very positive too.
Yes. Or see, like sometimes you see in a comic, like when you see them on stage, they're like relatively green. They're only a few years in. They're still trying to figure it out.
Terrifying
but
to
then
watch, I bet.
Oh yeah, it's
They're probably
hard.
so traumatized
Because
you're
they're
like
just
watching it happen.
Yeah, they're just figuring it out. But then like you see something, and then I love talking to a comic when you see it, where I'm like, there's a bit you do, and in that bit you are like this way, and your energy kind of feels like this.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of like really leaning into that? Because that seems like really more of who you are as a person. So if you can lean into that, then some shit might happen. And then seeing a few years later, working with them again and being like, You figured it out. Oh my God.
You're like Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, ka-chow.
You've
my
got to
kid
be
loves.
like the nicest, most well-adjusted comic I've ever met.
Oh, that's really sweet of you to say.
Heather
Thank
did a
you.
great job training
She
you.
really, really, really did.
She did.
She really did. I owe being a semi-functional adult to my wife just teaching me how to do laundry, how to cook, how to adult, how to this.
Would
how
you
to
ever
have
do like
empathy, how to work
joke?
on
How do you
yourself.
guys have like a policy of like don't talk about her in jokes, or like do you ever?
No, I mean, because I don't have anything that's like bad about her. Like, I mean,
You're like, actually like her.
everything is like how she's awesome, or she's an ass kicker, or
Yeah.
she's just, or this is where she really pulled the wool out from under me and got one over on me, and it was funny, you know?
Yeah.
So, I even say that in my act where I'm like, I know it goes against the typical old ball and chain stand-up comedy trope, but I love my wife. Like, that's my homie, and I like her too. That's
Yeah.
the difference. Like, loving someone, you'll get there. Like, you'll love them. That's cool. Lovey-dovey. Hallmark movies, the whole thing.
You know that millennial
liking someone
is
is
totally-
an important thing.
Yeah, because you're stuck with them for life.
Yes.
Until you decay and
Yes.
die together.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a lot.
You got to be like holding their hair when they're throwing up after a night of not pre-gaming the right way.
Or chemo.
Or that.
Like for
yes.
real. Like I mean, that
Yeah,
shit
she
is
had
real.
when we first got together. She had ovarian cancer.
Wow.
My wife, yeah, and so she beat it twice because it came back again. And
Holy
so,
shit. I
so
did not
yeah,
know that.
being able to go through that, you know, and see her come out the other side of that and be good now
That's
has been
amazing.
inspiring. So,
Did you watch
yeah.
her give birth?
Yes, I was there. I was
See?
there the
So
whole
my
time.
husband
Yeah.
actually reached in. This is really a lot of information.
Oh wow,
for all of you.
he was in there, huh?
He wanted to be the first person to like yes. And so my husband reached in both times to my body, to my
Oh,
orifice,
yeah.
and took my babies out. And so when you are that
Did you have twins?
Nope.
Or
I had
okay,
two
so this
children.
was just second
This was-
time he's like,
this
I'm
was
going in again.
26 months later.
I've been here before.
Yes. Hello. And so no, but he did. Yeah, he was. Oh my gosh, that's so romantic.
That's incredible
Like
that
that
he
kind
got
of
that.
intimacy, Gen Z does
yeah.
not get yet.
Oh, yeah. It
Unless they
means-
had kids, I guess super young. But like
Yeah.
they don't. They're just processing that shit.
Yes.
So
it means more to be there in that room when it's happening.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you before, but
You're good.
millennial dads are spending 3 times as much more time with their families and children.
Oh, yeah.
Than previous generations.
Yeah.
So-
That's a new thing that's happening more. That's really cool to see happen.
Yeah.
I forget the comic's name, and it's a shame because it was such a good joke. And he's like, yeah, this is like the first generation where we've had dads. Because in the 80s, it was what, Mr. Mom? And it's like, yeah, I think that's just called being a dad, what you're describing. Like, you know, taking care, being home.
called co-parenting.
That's called co-parenting. That's just called parenting your kid.
There was
So-
no fucking word
Yeah, no.
for that.
Yeah.
And it literally is just co and parenting.
Co and parenting.
Which you could just not even have the co.
Yeah.
And it would be
You're
fine.
just parenting.
Listen, you need to do, dad life humor is also really big.
Oh, yeah.
But I know that you're currently doing a lot of 90s humor, a lot of millennial stuff.
Well, before this special, my second dry bar special that I wrote, it's called Dad Lifts.
Oh, perfect.
And it's mostly just material
people
about.
see it, like,
yeah,
online?
Yeah. If they go online, it's on the Dry Bar Comedy app. It's up on there,
Oh,
and it'll be
cool.
up on YouTube.
I need to download
soon.
that app. That sounds like fun.
Oh yeah,
Dry
yeah.
bar.
And that's something that you
Clean
could put
comment.
on with kids that are running around, and you don't have to worry about it. That's the
love
thing that
that.
people like, because people will come to me at shows. They're like, "Oh, we play your Dry Bar all the time because the kids can have it on and they don't care."
Yeah, I
And
love
so
that.
yeah, and I love being able to do that for those audiences, but I also love being able to do both. Where it's like, okay, the people who like the clean stuff, here's yours,
Yeah.
and now I'm gonna write something that's a little bit more PG-13 or R. And the '90s set is skewing more that for sure.
They just want to laugh. They
just
really
wanna laugh.
need it.
People
You're
just
doing
wanna
them
be
a
happy.
service, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
I do what I can. I'm gonna keep
Myles
doing the best I
Weber, you
can.
guys, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
This was fun.
This was a blast.
You're a funny guy.
Thank you.
And so you know the green room. What was it?
Greenroomtalk.org.
Right.
That's how you can find out about coaching. And if you want to see my 90s show, you can get tickets at MylesWeber.com. And you can follow me at social media at Myles Weber Joker on all the things except for on Facebook. I'm at Myles Funny.
Myles, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.